Hello, Umut here. Welcome to another video. Today I'm going to play with my tag journal by Art by Marlene. This is one of the new releases of Marlene's World, and it's been a couple of weeks since it was released, so you can find it in the shops. I see that they all arrived. In this kit you receive lots of tags, 21 tags that are very thick, 2 sets of rings to bind your tag journal, and lots of corner dies, lots of dies to cut the edges of your tags so you can layer them one on top of another. And I already did it to save us some time, and so you can see my finished journal here. Before I give color, I used the black rings to bind all my layers, and you can see the dies how they cut here. You just place it on the tag and run through your machine. One thing here is these tags are very thick, very thick, and I think without metal plates or electric machine, it's quite difficult to pass them through. And I don't have both of these things. What I did is I passed these with the die on, back and forth like 10 to 15 times, which wasn't a problem for me. But if it is for you, just to say, then it will be better to purchase the tag journal, the tags, the normal tags too. There's a tag booklet in Marlene's Essentials collections that has 21 tags as well. So you can use those tags with the dies to create your layer journal. And on top you can use these very thick tags without cutting them, so you have it all. Anyway, I didn't mind, so I just went through the machine several times. And I started to give color to my tags, very simple way, Dylusions sprays. I'm using 2 colors that are on the same side of the color wheel, so I don't create mud. So I have these very vibrant backgrounds. And I'm doing it back and forth for each tag, the same colors. One of my nozzles weren't working. It wasn't a Dylusions nozzle, it was a nozzle that was not working. Probably I swapped something. So anyway, I used my brush. I keep going with my sprays. I'm just spraying some light lime green and dark green. And I'm so far loving. I didn't realize I missed my Dylusions this much. I haven't used them for a while, and they are so vibrant. I'm quite used to the oxides and I don't know, Dina's acrylic paint, sprays, but these ink sprays are really vibrant and I quite miss them. I'll just check them out, see which colors I have, and maybe use in the other projects too. And I'll give you the links down below at the description area to the products, for the products that I'm using today. Also the shops that are carrying Art by Marlene products, so you can find a new collection. To embellish my pages, I'm going to use these 2 die cut collections, Lime collection and Mint collection. So I'm going to get all my elements from there. After I get my die cuts from the pages, I always go around them with black marker so that I lose the white edges. And I'm using my Nuvo glue to stick it on the pages. I'm not using matte medium because I have ink on the pages, so I don't want everything to smear together. And I will always go around the edges with my archival ink so that they all match. I'm going to be really simplistic here. I don't have much space anyway, and I will just select a few items and decorate my tags. It's late in the night when I'm creating this. I'm just playing around literally because I'm bored. You can see the light there is on, but I'm having fun. These Dylusions really lifted my spirits, and all these beautiful colorful visuals from Marlene. I decided to bring in the background stamps again from Art by Marlene. This is from previous collections, and I love them a lot because I use them everywhere. Very versatile little things. I'm finished with that page, so I'm just going to start the other page. I love this big flower, and I thought I could continue the outer edge design, like creating like a border starting from the flower. So I'm going to draw this border myself, and I'm going to color it black and white. So I divided it into sections, and I'm going to color one section black, one section white. I'm using a black marker. Mine is Faber-Castell pit brush marker, and this is my Arteza white gel pen. It's not going to be crisp white because the ink below will react and it will be a little bit yellow, but it's fine. I decided to bring the sentiments from Art by Marlene's sticker booklet. You should definitely get this booklet. It's full of lots of positive sentiments, which I love. And I'm going to go around the edges of the sticker with my black thin marker, thin pen, so that I give them a border. And I'm going to go around all the edges of all my tags with this with archival black, so that they all look the same and match and have their own borders. You will see that I will go back and forth and keep adding things in this video. That's how the creative process is, isn't it? You get some idea, you do something on the other and go back. That's how I like to work if I'm doing a one piece with many pages. So I decided after adding the background stamps in the others, I can add a little bit here too, and I went with the hearts border from Marlene's stamps, and I decided to color each heart with a different color. A little bit crazy, but you know, the beauty is in details. So I'm going with my acrylic markers here so that it's opaque enough to cover the base. And I colored each heart with different colors, like the happy sentiment there. And I'm going to do some stamping behind this on this page too, but I won't put a sentiment because it's too little anyway, and we might not need a sentiment in all of them. To brighten up a little bit, I just made white dots with my Arteza gel pen. And I'll quickly cover this little corner here too. It was bugging me more and more as I see it. And coming to this green page, I'm going to go with the balloon. I just took out the pieces and I'm going to draw the lines that the strings connecting it myself. I took out 3 hearts from the same paper pad and I'm going to glue them matching the red balloon. I chose red items because red and green makes a really good contrast, so it's eye-catching. And I'm just drawing the lines with my thin pen in black. Going with the same process, I'm going to do my background stamping and again the white dots. I'm using another stamp, background stamp for this page. Again using my black archival ink. Just creating a little base for my cat face here. As you see, I'm going to use it as it is, not going to create a base like a body. I like it, it's a small surface tool, and I'm going to just use this bow to complete this face, and seeing that it has polka dots on the head, I'm going to do polka dots all around the page myself. I will also do the polka dots with a white gel pen too. This way I have some kind of concept here going with the polka dots on my cat and the rest. And here's my sentiment. I'm doing the borders, the thin lines around the sentiment, and leave that page as it is. I will also do the borders with archival. That's for all tags. Here on this page I'm going to use this hippo again to create this contrast against blue background. And I'm using this stamp as the background stamp, I'm going to also color some of these little pockets with my white gel pen. Here is how it looks, and I'm just gluing down my hippo, Miss Hippo, and another sentiment that comes from her. It says love yourself. I took the crown, it was separate, and these washi tape designs that is a part of the paper pad to complete the rest of the page, and I took that kiss as well. Marlene is honestly in the designs, she's very thoughtful of how you can create your own pages with different elements that she put out there. So you can make your own design with the separate pieces in these booklets, which is one of my favorite things to do. And I'm just going around everything with this black pen to make sure everything is harmonized, and it looks lovely. At the back I decided to use these little bulbs. I'm going to just glue them down, giving the feeling that they are hanging from the ceiling. Again, this yellow makes a really good contrast, and I decided to use this flower as a base for my sentiment as well. It's white, so the black sentiment will look really nice over that. And there's this little stamp again in the same collection that looks like it's giving light. I don't know, at least in my imagination. So I'm going to stamp it all over and give dots in the middle with white too, so they are visible. And I really love how it looks now. I'm going to put my sentiment, which is flick your light back on, which goes very well with this page, very fitting. And I'm going to do the again the archival black edges for all the pages. I'm going to also draw these lines as if they are hanging down before I forget. And I'm going to work on my purple page now. We are coming to the end slowly. For this page I chose this girl, and the heads are separate for you to choose, but I wanted to choose something with the same colors. So I had yellow balloons, a platform for my girl, and also a blonde hair, so that it continues to create this contrast behind at the front of the purple background. Purple and yellow makes a really good contrast, opposite colors. And again I'm going to do some stamping all around with this mesh type of stamp, and you will see again I will just play with it, creating some white. I'll stick my sentiment, turn pain into power, which is also fitting. And behind that I'm going to make a party. This time I chose the cake, big cake, the ice creams, the confettis and stuff, and I'm just going to glue them down. All my hands are dirty with the ink and all the things that I am doing. Sorry for that, but well, I'm sure you experience the same. Again, I'm playing with the doodling with my white gel pen so that they are bright, because the background is quite dark, so I want these stamps to be visible. And of course, why not? Let's draw some sparkling stars. Make some sparkles. The best moments in life never made in social media, which is true. But I really enjoy our connection and share of art through here too. So it's very important to have real connection with your friends. But I don't mind that we have the opportunity to connect here, to share a common pleasure, let's say. Then I decided that I want these pages to have the sparkle, to have the shine. So I bring out my beloved stickles in diamond color, which is transparent color. So I'm going to fill something in each page to have the sparkle. On this page I'm going to do it for the bulbs, of course, and maybe all around the page, so that there is some flicker and light going on. And I'm going to have a frame on this page with my stickles. I think that's enough. I'm going to do all the ice creams here, and again maybe have some shine all around. And I use a blue one here to make dots, and a pink one, and also inside the centers of the flowers and leaves. And I made some lines. It's hard to stop when you have the stickles. Hearts here, dots there with yellows, again going around the border. Here the balloons I made with stickles. This is totally up to you, of course. Some dots with the yellow one. I was just playing. This was the most fun part. The bow here, the cheeks, the lips here, the crown, and all around the page, around the sentiment, love yourself. You can see that I can't stop myself. So here is the flip through. Let's see all the stickers and all the pages. You can see the shine with bright colors and everything, and beautiful uplifting images. You can see I'm just trying to catch the light. Of course, don't forget that you need to leave stickers to dry. And if you don't dry, you will leave it on it, like it's double page here, so you need to be careful. One side is dry before you apply the other. It takes some time for stickers to dry if you apply it, especially in a dense way. I love how it looks though. It just gives another level to the project, I think, to have these details. And look at the lights. I love them so much. Even the page has some shimmer on it. I smeared, I think, a couple of them, but okay, it looks like there's shine. And the balloons here and all around the page. Again, the stickers took a little bit color of the background if it's on the background, but that's fine. I don't mind that. It looks still nice and shiny. And let's look at the last page with all the ice cream and the stars and the page. Love it so much. Thanks for watching this colorful project. I hope you had fun and got inspired to create a colorful project of your own. Don't forget to like, comment or subscribe to my channel if you like the videos. Again, you will find the products down below at the description area. And see you next time. Bye!